Welcome back, final football Friday night of October.
And I was waiting for that.
Senior night at the End-of-Four Sports Complex. For the Central Chargers, they face off against the Rutland Hurricanes. It was a a chilly night.
Just watch it on TV at home.
All right, Rutland heats up early, though. Christian Fisher to Derek Sneed. Nice catch. And watch big number 15 for Rutland, rumbling down the field. Nice game, but the Central defense would rise up on fourth down. Keenan Gibson comes through with the big sack. Number 23 comes up with the play, and Central takes over. Now the Chargers go into their bag of tricks with a fake field goal coming up, and Jatavian Williams takes off. A lot of open field.
Oh, J-Dubs.
Going down the sidelines. There was a block in the back right there. They marked him out at the 5, but the penalty would push the ball back. So the Chargers are forced to go from just inside the 50, but Donald Lamb covers a lot of ground here to Wesley Alexander for the nice game. He gets drilled down right there by a nice defensive play. And the Rutland D played well tonight, especially Derek Sneed. We showed you on the offensive end. Now watch 15 get out here and go right there. That's a good tackle right there.
That was nice.
So the second quarter, we are still scoreless until Demeji Foster takes the handoff for Central, puts his foot in the ground, and then, got a nice block right there. And then sets sail, and he knows it. Touchdown! Foster's into the end zone. The first score of the night, 6-0 for Central. They then go for 2, and Cameron Collier rolls and finds the usual quarterback, Donald Lamb, who goes up and gets it. A big night for the Big Orange. Your final tonight, Central beats Rutland 36-6.